To bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. When you call in, you do not say your name. It's Confessions Thursday, and after that we go into the Lords of Logic. I was having quite a situation this morning, and I forgot my notes. Someone sent me a message asking me to attempt to summarize our topic on logic and emotions. So I thought I did a good work of trying to summarize the elements that have been touched on the conversation, but I forgot my notes. So if you're listening, I sincerely do apologize. I had quite a day, if I can put it that way. Okay, so first, it's Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you don't say your name. And I guess you know why. We're sharing secrets. We're telling the tales of our lives. And it can be as crazy, weird, unusual, unfamiliar, maybe even familiar, but it's your first-hand experience. It could be good, bad, crazy. It could be sad. It could be regrettable. Whatever it is, here on Confessions Thursday. Just do not say your name. Okay, and then I guess that our friends who are listening may want to leave an opinion over something that they heard or give a suggestion to a problem that has been shared on the show. Yep, I can give you a minute to do that, and I'm hoping that you would note that here you are going to withhold judgment, and it's so necessary because we're not trying to shame or intimidate people from their own lives experiences. We're trying to share from it, learn from it. We're trying to make better about it, because maybe if we're good at learning, you can look at a person's situation, mistakes, and learn from it so that you don't have to repeat the same thing. So really, you are having an advantage here just listening and hear people talk about their problems and how they solved it. And if you are any good at taking clues, I'm sure we can learn a thing or two from the stories that people share with us. All right. And after that, the Lords of Logic. I don't know whether you need me to give you the topic right now. What if I assume it's always a good idea to give you a heads up. It's just I'm hoping you don't, well, maybe it's not a disappointment, but I think that I like to give you the topic before the show starts, just so that you can at least attempt to think through it. Now, off our conversation on Tuesday, where we referenced the situation out of Edo State, where we saw the governor demand people wear a certain type of cap. Now, I want to reference those kinds of situations happening in Nigeria from a psychological point of view. And so our topic on the Lords of Logic would be, is it ethical to manipulate human behavior through psychological means? Is it ethical to manipulate human behavior through psychological means? Now, you can flesh that out to help your own comprehension and then make your notes. And about 2 o'clock, we go into the Lords of Logic, talk about the advantages of this, the advantages or the disadvantages of coercion or of intimidation or of manipulation in order to get people to do your bidding. You may disagree. You may not disagree, whatever your stance is or are. It'll be good that you collect your opinions and have them as clear as possible. And at 2 o'clock, we get into the Lords of Logic, all right? I want to thank you so much, and I know that you're ready, because I am, for Confessions Thursday on the sunny side this afternoon.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow!
Is the sunny side.
They better know it!
With Joyce.
Let's get in your confessions, 0201-2770-993. For the male, for the females, 0201-465-7190. And on WhatsApp, 08095975805. And yes, if you're outside the country, you can call in and share with us your confession on Confessions Thursday. Good afternoon to you and welcome. Remember, you don't say your name.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon, lady. So good to have you in Confessions Day.
I'm
Welcome.
sorry. Can you hear me, Joyce?
Yes, I'm with you. I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. I have a confession.
Please go ahead.
Um, I got married 2020, and although before I got married, I never wanted to get married because I have there's this I have this I can't let me just go straight. I never wanted to get married, but because of my mom, she was like, "You need to get married. You need to get married." So I have to. So when I got married, we're living fine. Everything was going smoothly. Fast forward to when I have my son. He's 4 years now. Then things was not going well with my husband. So I started hawking pure waters, galas, and all of that. So I was able to raise some money, around 250,000-300,000 naira. So I gave it to my husband. So where we were living was just a single room, sharing toilet with 17 people. So sometimes you just go to the toilet, they'll mess it up, the whole place will look rough. And I told my husband, I'm tired. I don't want, this place we're living is not good for us. Although before we got married, we told our pastor that we need to move from where we are living. So he said that we should wait that God says he's going to give us a house. So we're getting to 5 years now. So we're not able to get another house. We're still there. Now my in-laws, they're asking me that I should get pregnant. Things are not going well. The whole things, things is not working. It's not working. And right now, let me just say, right now I'm sick and tired. I just want to leave the marriage. I want to leave the marriage. I don't know what to do because I've told my mom about it that I don't want this marriage anymore. What I thought marriage, I don't know how to put it. Marriage is not what I'm saying in marriage now is not what I thought it would be. So I'm just tired. I want to leave the marriage. I don't know if I should. I was thinking I should leave my daughter behind. Then I just go somewhere else to start up a new life because the suffering is too much. I'm trying my best. My husband is also trying his best, but things are not just working. I don't know what to do. I just want an opinion from people. What do they think I should do?
Can I ask you a few questions if that's okay?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a few questions if you're fine with that?
Yes.
Okay. So I think we need to separate what you feel for this person and the issues that now are a challenge for you that's informing your judgment to leave the marriage. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this husband of a guy. Are you in love with him? Do you love him? Because it sounds as though you married. You sound as though your disposition or your mentality towards your marriage would be similar or are keen to the mentality of someone who's on a bad job or a job they don't like.
Sorry, it's just what I never. It's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I get it. But do you like, because you see, if you like the guy, if you're in love with the guy, right, and you're in a situation you don't like, those are two different things. But if the only reason you want to leave the guy is because the situation is bad, I'm trying to establish that you really have nothing for the guy. And now, even worse, the situation is now an excuse for you to leave the guy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you don't love the guy, you just married the guy out of nothing better to do, and now you're like, yeah, I didn't want to get married. Like the guy is a pawn in your scheme at this point.
Exactly.
Oh.
That is it. In the first place, I never wanted. I just got married because of my mom, just so that she'll be happy. Now, number one, I thought things is going to work out the way I want it. But the suffering. Imagine sharing toilet with
I get it. But if things worked out the way you wanted, do you like this guy? Do you want to be with this guy?
I want to, but he's the kind of person who does not listen to someone. If you ask him, do this, things will work out the way. He will say, God says I should do this. God says this one is not good. God says this one is not right.
Okay.
I don't know what else
So
to
he
do.
doesn't listen to you, meaning that both of you can't even quite agree on anything.
Exactly. If I
Okay,
said
so that's
A,
the
he'll be saying G.
Oh, no. Can two work together except they agree? Okay, now, so that's one. Now, the situation you have found yourself in is now a good enough reason for you to want to leave the relationship. Plus, you really don't feel anything for this guy, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, don't cry. I think we can ask the Nigerian public to tell you what they think about it, right? That's what you want, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we'll do that and hear what the public has to say about it, and hopefully they give us their best and honest assessment of what they have heard from your story. How many babies do you have? How many kids you have?
Just one. He's 4 years.
Okay, and you say you don't want to have any more babies. I mean, you shouldn't even be having any more babies. One, you're not even into the guy.
Yes.
No. So the babies are really like out of it. Okay, good then. So let's find out what the public has to say. Thank you so much for calling. Stick to radio so you hear what people have to say. And if you need to call me back for some clarity, I'll like that.
Okay, then. Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you, lady, for calling me. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, Joyce, afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, just a contribution.
Okay, go ahead. 1 minute.
Number one, taking a fantastic step in terms of not reproducing. You know, that is what Barrister Lumide has always said, that if you see a red flag, don't reproduce. That's number one. Number two, this might not be for her, but it's going to be useful. Don't let anybody convince you. It will end up becoming a confusion when they say God says this, God says that, God says you'll be rich, God says you'll be that. Make sure you are the one taking steps, on every single thing in your life, especially when it comes to what will directly affect you. It's very, very important and significant. Don't want to make any other person happy at the expense of your own happiness. It's very, very important. I've been in that situation when somebody said God says this, God, and it ends up becoming a lie. So if
I
God
have 30
wants
more
to speak,
seconds with you. Can you
have-
tell me what she needs to do for the marriage? 30 more seconds. Should she stay? Should she go?
If the red flags are so obvious that it can't be, they can't be settled, she should leave.
Thank you so much for calling me. I really do appreciate it. It's Confessions Thursday. Lagos, we're going to quickly go from the break, and when we come back, you know exactly where you ought to be. The sunny side on Nigeria Info.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
As we mark another client service week, Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio want to thank and appreciate our reputable clients for your continuous patronage to our brands. All Seasons Zenith, Media Fuse, Media Reach OMD, Media Perspective, PhD Media, Acuity Media Plus, Algorithm Media, Nitro 121 Media, Brands Yard, Maxi Media, Brand I Media, Media 100, Universal Macan, Media Seal, Globacom Media, and many more. We assure you that our outstanding and timely service delivery will always be our priority as we offer more to serve you better.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Are you ready to showcase your brand to the heartbeat of Africa's broadcasting industry? At Africast 2025, the premier gathering of broadcasters, content creators, and media innovators, your business gets the spotlight it deserves. From October 20th to 24th at the Balmoral Convention Center, Sheraton, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, thousands of industry leaders and decision makers will connect, explore, and invest in the future of broadcasting. Book your exhibition booth today and put your products, services, and ideas in front of the people who matter most. Don't just attend Africast 2025. Be seen, be heard, and be inspired. Visit www.africastexpo.com or email info@nbc.gov.ng to secure your registration now. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
There are mysteries to verse we were never meant to solve. But who we are and why we are here are not among them.
And so, we do not leave to chance our duty to think. For why else then are we free beings? For it is slaves who run into fantasies, flatteries, and fads as one goes into sickness.
What is your profession? Go now, run along and tell your Xerxes he faces free men here, not slaves.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
You're tuning in to 99.3 Nigeria Info, where the news hits first and every conversation matters.
I believe in Lagos, you already know that every heavy rain feels like another flood warning.
And of most importantly, the court has ordered the arrest of former INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud.
Labour Party leader calling on INEC to scrutinize candidates' certificate.
No Iyaloja general in Edo. Every market has its own Iyeki.
After all that has happened in Gaza, is Gaza still a physical place or a symbol?
The Trumbo administration and his minister, shame to them.
You see this our bow and go syndrome? It'll be the death of us.
News, sports, and talk that keeps you in the know. Stay with us. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
A dispatch rider has died after being hit by a train at the PWD railway crossing in Ikeja. LASMA says that rider, who was reportedly speeding, tried to beat the train and cross the track that was struck and died instantly. Officials quickly moved in to secure the area and prevent more accidents while the body was evacuated. LASMA boss Olale Kombakari Oki called the incident tragic and urged riders and drivers to always obey traffic signals, especially at railway crossings. Meanwhile, the Lagos State government will tomorrow launch the Omieko project. This is a major step to boost water transportation across the state. The project will bring in 78 new electric ferries, build and upgrade jetties, and improve safety and digital ticketing for passengers. The plan will be rolled out in phases over the next 6 years to make water travel faster, safer, and cleaner for Lagos residents. A member of the National Diphtheria Emergency Operations Center says Nigerians must take diphtheria prevention more seriously. Speaking on Nigeria Info's Morning Crossfire, Isiaku Gani warned that diphtheria spreads fast but also completely preventable. He reminded Nigerians that vaccines are free at health centers across the country and remain the best protection against the disease. And the African Union has suspended Madagascar's membership following a military takeover that ousted President Andry Rajoelina. Colonel Michael Randrianirina, the leader of the coup, says he will soon be sworn in as president. The army dissolved major institutions, leaving only the National Assembly intact. The military has announced it will hold a referendum and organize new elections within 2 years. And that's all the updates we have for you at this time. It is back to Confessions Thursday with Joyce, right here on the sunny side, 99.3 Nigeria Info. And I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Thank you for your time.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
We're back. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. My name's Joyce. Welcome. When you call in, you don't say your name. We're taking secrets. Hello. Welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Confessions Thursday. Good afternoon to you. Do you have any confession?
No, not at all. I want to advise the lady that called about her marriage.
Go ahead.
Yes. Marital issue is a quite personal thing when it comes to staying or not staying. Because the person is the one, bearing the situation. So I will advise her to search her conscience very well and not to, seek for much advice into her decision. If she feels that she can no longer stay, let her go. Let her leave. Then if the situation is okay for her, let her stay. Because a lot of people might tell her endure and stay, and she might not, it will not go well with her. So that's what I'll advise her. If
well, nobody has told her to stay yet, and that's why she can't.
No. I'm saying even out of here, out of the contribution here. I mean, some other places like her friends and whatever. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
I didn't say that people are advising her to stay here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my own contribution. She should search her conscience very well. If it is not something she can bear, let her leave. Then if she can bear it, it's left for her to decide. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It's Confessions. Oh, everything is ringing now. Hold on. Confessions Thursday. I'm here. Believe me, I'm here. Welcome to the show. Remember, when you call in, you don't say your name.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon. You have a confession?
Go ahead. No, just a little. I just, if she needs to walk away, she seems very unhappy. She might need to walk away, but I want her to confront that man about his own mindset about certain things, about where to live, all those things that he pushes back to religious realm. And confront them, and confront the man about it.
What's she going to get out of that?
You mean out of marriage?
No, what is she going to get out of the confrontation? Remember, she's not into him. So anyhow you slice it.
Well, maybe she sounds a little confused. They don't want to married and...
No. That's not confusion. No. Let's fix that. She's not confused. She said she didn't want to be married, and that she got married because of her mom. No, she's not confused at all. She's uninterested in marriage, and now she has a reason to want to step out. That's not confusion.
Well, it's a personal decision. Okay, let her just take that decision. But let her also work out how to survive outside.
Of course she knows that.
Important. Okay.
Of course she knows that. Yeah. It's Confessions Thursday. Hello, welcome. You don't say your name.
Hello, Joyce.
You must turn off the volume of your radio set when you call me. Nigeria Info, you're on Confessions Thursday.
Yeah, Joy, good afternoon.
Welcome. Good afternoon. You have a confession.
I didn't want her to say it, but I want to say it now. Joy, my own also looks similar like the color that you are discussing now. You see, it's just fortunate someone that has no, let me say, character will be trying to check somebody. And I try to check somebody of whether he have character. Joe, the reason why I'm saying this, I didn't want her to say it before, but I want to say it. I want, let me say, Nigeria, even the world, to even judge this word that I'm about to say. If you have somebody, for example, you went to a group, let me say, to a church or to any organization, and the man brought a topic and said, let everybody discuss on it. And you started telling the person, this is the problem, this is the problem. And on you telling him the problem, he found the word you said that is offended to him. So he picked it as an offense and hated the person for such word because of what he said. Say, don't do this, don't do this. This is what God does not like, this is what God like. And he see that thing as an offense. Now, that same person that see what you said to him, this is the solution to it. He said, no, I cannot do that. And this is the one you will do. You must obey the one you said and not the one God said. Now, that person now took it as an offense, went about comparing you to people that you are not good. Meanwhile, he himself does not check in character whether he is good or whether the word the person said to him, said to him that don't do this. He did not even check it whether does God like it or does God does not like it. He picked it as an offense and he started, telling people to start hating you for that, punishing you, telling you different, even as far as telling somebody to video the person's nakedness and show it to his church member in the church. Are you getting me? That type of human being, will anybody be able to move with that type of person? That is what I'm about to just say. I want people to commit. If somebody should afflict you with so much,
pain
that does not. Yes, let me say so much pain that does not look like something you can reason. Something you can reason in your head and say, let me just talk. Let me look like it. Let me look. I'm hearing you, Joe. I'm hearing you.
If you speak and someone doesn't listen, stop speaking. Period. That's all this is. Stop speaking.
Yeah,
and they can be about town doing what they think about the matter. I don't think you should concern yourself with that.
No, the reason why I'm saying this, Joe, it's not because of I wanted to say it. I just decided on my own. I don't like when somebody trying to claim righteous.
What are you going to do about it now? What do you want to do about it?
Let me make you understand.
I don't have that time to give to you. You're dancing around in circles. Is that something you want to do about it?
You can only check person if you are good. Not when you are not good, you are checking that person.
Are you speaking to me?
No, I'm not talking.
Exactly now. So then we're going nowhere with it.
Is the narrative? Wait, is the narrative that I'm about to
what do you care? So what should we
do?
do now? What should we do about that?
I want. Let me say, people to talk on it as in somebody.
Okay, let's get people to speak on it. Let's get people to speak on it. Hello, Confessions Thursday.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Good to have you.
The last speaker was just beating about the bush. I don't understand one word of what he was saying. As to the lady, she never wanted it in the first place. Their relationship had no roots whatsoever. So it is bound to collapse. She never wanted it. So she's not into it. She doesn't love the guy. She's not into the guy. So she should just go away, JJ. But one thing, she should not leave her child behind. Because that girl will hate her forever. Because things may get better for the husband. Things do get better. And things may get better for her too. So if she knows she's not into marriage or having children or whatever, her mom that pushed her into it, she should go and give the child to the mom and continue with her life. She shouldn't leave her child behind.
All right.
It won't work because it was something she never wanted.
Thank you
As
very
for the
much.
last speaker,
Yeah.
sorry.
Let's not bother, I beg you, please. They're brighter stars.
Thank you.
Thank you. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon. Mr.
Welcome.
George.
Do you have a confession?
Yeah, this is Prince Emmanuel calling from Oshodi. Okay, based on the what the last caller said, I just want to chip something into it. You know, the issue of marriage is not just a child play. And right from time, you have already told her, asked her some questions which I love so much. Like, does it mean that she formerly loved the guy and at the end of the day, things turn around to a kind of her making her not to love the guy? So, you know, in this kind of a case, it is obvious that maybe the girl fall in love because of what the guy has for the initial
She's
time.
not
But
in
at
love.
the end of the day, there was no love. Let's just say because of pressure, she was able to fall into that. So, but the truth is that let her check herself. If she finds out, okay, she's not going to continue with this and it's giving her a lot of trauma, then I advise she leave.
Thank
Or if
you.
she thinks that, this is what she can do,
She doesn't
and,
think
to
so.
keep the marriage and the baby, fine, she can stay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. WhatsApp caller, Confessions Thursday. Hello, Confessions. If you're on WhatsApp, I'm with you. Hello, good afternoon to you. I lost you? All right, so I do apologize. Hopefully you're able to call me back. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Lady Joyce.
Welcome. You have a
Thank
confession?
you. Please, no, I want to say something for the lady about the marriage thing.
Okay.
Honestly, her story is straightforward. She never really liked this man for the first place. I think what she needs to do is she needs to be strong, believe in herself, just leave the marriage. And secondly, she should try listening to this man and Relation 360 and their station. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Confessions Thursday. Let's go here. Do you have a confession? Welcome. Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Afternoon. Do you have a confession?
Yeah. No, Joyce.
1 minute.
I want to speak to that lady.
1 minute.
Please,
Let's go.
That lady, before she takes that decision, she should think twice. In which way, in what way? She should remember quite well that she has a daughter of about 4 years. And leaving that child with that man, a daughter, a woman, a lady, a child of 4 years, which is a lady, a girl child, with the father, it may not be healthy.
So don't leave the child. Okay, good. What else? Hurry.
Yes, so you should not leave the child there.
Mm-hmm.
Let her take that child to the mother. If possibly, give that child to the mother if she knows that her way out, where she's going to make up her life, the child will not disturb her. She can take the child along. But in as far as where she's going, that child will be a problem. She cannot go with that child. She should better take that child to her mother before she's leaving on from that relationship. But I advise her to leave.
Thank you.
I advise her to leave, but she should take such decision.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate. I want to go to WhatsApp to share a few messages because they're coming in, and I want to at least attempt to pay what I owe by way of attention to the messages that we have on the show this afternoon. This one goes, I have been friends from she and I. Who's she? She and I have been friends right from primary school down to university. She's a twin, and her twin sister, she have been together for what? I got to know her in primary school, but I've been sort of more closer to her in terms of friendship than I have been with her sister. Recently, we expressed our individual feelings for one another, and we're cool with taking the friendship to the next level of marriage. But she's insisting that her twin has to be factored into the marriage relationship as well, which means I should marry both of them because they can't afford to stay apart from each other. Joyce, I love her so much that I wouldn't want to miss her. Her sister and herself agreed to get married to one guy and stay together for the rest of their lives. Is it right? Is it a right thing to do? Depends. There are cultures where you can marry... What? Sorry. No. No. But I've seen stupid things like that on social media where some men have married two sisters. I don't know how they got there, but they're there. I don't know that this is a question I can answer for you. I think this is a question you have to answer for yourself. You know, what are your principles? Like, what do you believe? Do you believe in having two wives? Do you prefer one? Because just because they offer you two women doesn't mean you should take it. You see that. And one way that you can modulate or regulate yourself, or maybe it's not even modulation nor regulation, maybe one way you can govern yourself is to know, this is what I stand for, this is who I am, this is what I'll take, this is what I wouldn't take. Just because it's two women and they come for cheap don't mean you should take it. If she's saying, first of all, how are you in love with her and she's asking you to marry her sister? What kind of love is that? What are you guys doing? So is this going to be a threesome? What's this? I can't answer that question for you. You decide. If they're okay with it, I don't want to be puritanical in my assessment of the matter, but I think it's insane, you know? But hey, if they're fine with it and you are fine with it, how am I? I mean, what can I say, right? So you decide whether this is something you want. If you want it, you go for it. If you don't want it, it's not even a conversation. You say no. What does she mean? She wants her sister factored into it. But I've seen a story like that before. What's your question? Is it the right thing to do? I mean, right is subjective. If we're being objective, if we're being objective, should you bring your own brother? Like, where does this? How big is this party? Are more people gonna come in at some point? I don't know. I don't. This is where what you want should factor in. So you tell me what you want. Maybe that's a pointer. Otherwise, you should say no. And if you're asking me, I think it's because you don't believe it. Then don't do it. Why would you do something you don't believe? You want two women. Have you met one? Have you had one woman? You been there? You want two? But yeah, I mean, there are people who have 7 wives. There are people who have 3. People who have 4. If you can handle it, you have the resource, go for it. Otherwise, no. Hello, welcome. Make back. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria info. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
You have a confession?
Yes. No, not a confession. I want to talk about the lady that
1 minute.
I called about. Okay.
Confessions Thursday, Nigeria info. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Confessions Thursday. Welcome. You have a confession?
No, I don't have confession. This is the mission man.
Go ahead. 1 minute.
I introduced one new caller to Nigeria Info to your program, the penultimate guy that called after grammar. So my take is,
hello.
The lady has to go through what her mind tells her, because ab initio, she told us that the mom forced her to marry that man, meaning that in the first place there was no love. So she has to follow her mind. If her mind tells her to move on, she should leave the marriage and go where her mind resides.
That's what you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, really. I do appreciate. 99.3 Nigeria info. Chris is saying the lady should leave the marriage since she's not happy. Call the husband, discuss the separation and custody of the child. Both parents must have access to the boy, play a part in his development. He is the innocent victim and the loser in the marriage. If a mutual settlement is agreed, she should get it in a legal document and sign. Then goodbye. I think it should be easy. Thank you very much, Chris, for writing. I do appreciate. Confessions Thursday, 99.3 Nigeria info. Welcome. How are you? Hey. Welcome.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. You have a confession?
No, I want to talk about the kind that he proposed twins husband. I had once dated the twins. It was one of them that introduced a second to me. And we were even planning for marriage. The parents were aware. I really enjoyed them because there was no quarrel.
How many people
because
again?
They understood them. Twins.
Oh, you had two? Oh, really? Are you still with them?
them. I initially approached one. The other one gave me a condition that the only condition for which he would date me is for me to accept her second, her twin sister.
And you agreed and you went into both of them?
I agreed. I dated them and we were doing well. We were doing fine. The parents were even aware.
And
I was even arranged for marriage before they took them away from me.
Who took them away?
So as I said, accident. They died by motor accident. As I'm talking with you now, if I had that opportunity, the guy has, I'll take it.
You take it? Okay.
Honestly, the marriage will be perfect because the both twins will not like to quarrel themselves.
Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate.
Yeah.
Wow. Confessions Thursday.
Hello.
You ready?
Yeah. So I have a confession actually. So I just want to contribute about the lady that I have an issue with her marriage or something.
1 minute.
Yeah. To me, I think it's quite pathetic in the way most people think and the way most women think. Because if you listen very well towards what she was saying, she said that her mom forced her to get married, not forced her into that marriage. So in pure sense, we should know that she met this man. She had a conversation with him before she married him. The mom did not force her to marry the man. So she didn't meet the man in the forest or in the bush or in something. Maybe she, one way or the other, she have dated this man and she went into him. And based on when I was listening to her and based on what she was talking about and how things started playing out, what she was expecting. So what I see is that she had an expectation of what a marriage should be. And maybe that is not what she's playing out for her. Maybe the main question should be, what is her expectation in marriage? Because the major problem she was complaining, it was her expectation, not about not about the man not listening to her. So we must clarify things very well to understand what she really wants, where she's heading to, or what she really wants in marriage, or does she even want to get married? So we need to understand.
Why are you complicating the matter? It's highly simplified.
I'm trying to get into it in a more clear sense. Because if you are saying
she just told you she didn't want to be married, did you miss that?
Yeah, I get that point. But if we want to judge a case, we must look it in every angle.
What other angle would you like to look at it from?
Okay, let's say for instance, if someone says that, okay, I'm selling this for 2 naira.
No. Do you have a question? Let's get to the question. Do you have a question?
What do you say? Do
you have a question? She's not interested in marriage. She was forced into it. She's in the marriage, doesn't have feelings for the guy. The guy doesn't listen to her.
99.3
She doesn't like her condition.
Info. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
You're jumping for the case.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crowd. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices. Lagos's future. Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. the Tournament of Champions.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Let's be honest, this isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. The voices that speaks the truth. Live from the heart of the conversation.
I think there's nothing that has strained our nerves like this concept of unity.
The politicians who are pushing out this narrative, they are not tribalistic, but they are making you tribalistic.
Nigerians have expressed outrage over the certificate forgery by Nigeria's Minister of Science and Technology.
Same-sex marriage, Church of Nigeria rejects election of new Archbishop of Canterbury.
That the people that are killed in the Boko Haram or terrorism across this country are only Christians. That is unfair.
We are complaining. Election will come. We will still collect 1,000 naira and still vote for the same people.
Gas was to be sold by Dangote at 800 naira. It's all these gas dealers that block it.
Match your actions or match what you are saying with reality.
Stay with us. More coming up on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Hey, I think I still have a caller on the line. Okay, so I do not have him. I'm not sure. Maybe he's going to call back with his questions. I'm not sure why. It does quite appear that his questions are about to set us all off against a whirlwind of confusion. Otherwise, I think the story is rather straightforward, but maybe we'll just wait to figure out what his question is or questions are. Hello, Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. Welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon.
Yeah, well done. I just want to contribute to
Go ahead real quick.
I send you a WhatsApp. The marriage of two twins is an abomination. Unless if maybe his friend can marry one and he marry one, they should stay the same compound. Or if they are two good friends from different family, he can marry two of them if they agree. That's my advice to him.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. This one goes, the lady, tell her remain in the, tell the lady that she should remain in the marriage and make it work. She made a mistake allowing pressure from her mom to drive her into the marriage, but she needs to understand that marriage is a serious commitment and the only grounds for exits would be violence and infidelity. Sometimes it's the external pressure that makes people think that leaving would solve a problem, only to get out there and find out that the grass is not greener. She should work together with her husband to make their situation better. Let them move to a better apartment, and that could be where she would start seeing the silver lining. Well, it would appear that you didn't quite listen to the message, or you're choosing to impose an opinion over a pain you have not considered. She's not interested in marriage, and even more interestingly, she's not interested in the guy. All right, this one goes, the optics are clear, the marriage is not working, and there's nothing on ground to prove it will ever work. It can never work. Marriage is to be enjoyed, not endured. Your happiness is most paramount, not anyone else. All right, let's quickly read this message here. It's a confession. Good afternoon. Seriously, I'm in a relationship with a single mother of two, which I have discovered that she's my soulmate. And I intend to marry her, even though I've never been married before. But none of my family members are in support of the idea of me marrying her. What do you advise that I do? She's 34, I'm 32. What you feel for her must conquer or be greater than the opinions of everybody else talking. Now, I'm hoping that you are certain as to what you feel for her, and maybe, hopefully, there's no reason why you feel the way that you do, because if there's a reason, it could be adjusted. But I mean that I hope that you love her, because you need something greater than opinions to forge ahead, because maybe the opinions will never stop. Maybe your mom's never going to stop talking about it. Your dad's never going to stop talking about it. And you need to be certain. You need to be beyond certain that this is something you want to do, just so that when they bring up their opinions, you don't care. Like, you just dust it off your back. Maybe you shouldn't even be in sight enough for it to touch you. You kind of get the point. So the only thing I have to say is we have to establish what you feel for this person. If you really love them, then yeah, you love your mom too, but this is not your mom's life. You have to go live your life. That's exactly what this is. I don't think I can say marry her, not marry her. But if you're certain that what you feel for her is greater than the opinions, then of course you marry her. Like, that's who you want to be. You're telling me she's your soulmate. Your mom's not your soulmate. She's your mom. She's done her work. Now you have to go on and live a life that hopefully is beautiful, remarkable, and is your story, written by you, not written by your mom. You see that? So if you feel something for her, please go ahead. Except you're not sure what you feel. You think this is fleeting. You think it's going to die by the end of the year. No, of course not. If you're sure this is who you're in love with, please, your mom can wait. She'll be fine. Your mom's your dad's problem, not yours. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
You have a confession?
No, Joyce. That man that has the opportunity of marrying those twins is a beautiful thing to ever imagine on this earth. I'm telling you. If she loves the both, let him go ahead.
But you can't love the both. He doesn't even love both of them.
He doesn't like both of them.
Yeah, he likes one, not the other.
That should be an opportunity for him to have a beautiful marriage.
Is that something selfish with your reason? Is that something unthought out in your thinking? Are you being opportunistic? You just want to have two vaginas in your bed? Is that really what this is?
No, you see, for a person, for him as a man, have a very beautiful marriage.
What kind of man would that be? You know, what kind of man are we talking about here? A man who's unbridled, who just wants his desires to fill his cup and run over?
It's not
a man, no meaning, no principle, no light, no truth, nothing. An empty vessel that just takes sex as his destiny?
No, that is not about that.
Yeah, but he likes one of them, not both of them.
Well, since he likes one of them, and that one that he likes,
and they gave him another one for free,
and must be in a company of her own sister. There's a problem about that, Joyce. As far as he loves one for the other, he should have to pay love one for the other. It's better for a man to go for whom he loves. Because if he goes to one he doesn't love, he loves him, and he wants his sister to come together. I will applaud this man to, if he loves his sister very well, he should go ahead.
What about the twin?
The two of them, the twin. There's nothing bad about that, Joyce. And it's even good, it's beautiful. To me, it's beautiful.
Right. Okay.
To me, I have to develop the love. Since I have love for the sister, I have to also develop that same form of love.
Do you think that a man like you is one of the problems in this world, where you would manufacture love? You think you can manufacture love? You think so?
Well, I think anything as far as I love the sister and the sister loves me, and he loves her sister alongside, and I think there can't be any issue. It's going to be the case of marriage.
All right.
Thank you.
Confessions Thursday.
Yeah, hello, Joe. I was dying to call last night.
Okay. You have a confession, right?
No. I was the one who called, and we were having the conversation before you went on the break.
I was trying to understand your question. So she laid out her position. She doesn't want the marriage. She's not into the guy. And now she's in a situation where she's further certain. She's more certain now that the marriage is not for her.
Okay. Let me answer in a very straight way. If we want to solve a problem, how do we solve the problem? Do we look it in the picture it presents itself, or we look into the picture that holds the foundation? Like saying Nigeria have bad government.
There is no foundation here.
Hello, what did you say?
There's no foundation here.
No, there's a foundation, because if you look into it in a very clear way, she says from the beginning that her mom only forced her to get into marriage, not forced her to get married to the man.
Did you hear her say that she didn't want to be married?
No, see, Joyce, let me
you want to disregard that for convenience?
What do you say?
You want to disregard it for convenience?
I'm not disregarding anything. I'm trying to make a point in a more clear sentence, because if we say that there is a problem, but we don't know the foundation of the problem, we can never solve the problem.
You want to be psychological? So what exactly is the psychological uphill here?
What do you say?
What's the psychological uphill here?
Okay, let me give you an instance. If we say Nigeria have bad government,
I don't want to talk about politics. What's the issue with this story that you're struggling with?
No, we must understand it from every point, not just because he says she should go. There is a point there, but why? Why is the question? Can't we ask why?
Why she wants to go? Is this a sport? Is this something you do when you have nothing else to do? Like you just run into a place and just cause confusion and just run out? It's Confessions Thursday. Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome. You have a confession, right?
No, I don't have confession. I want to say something about the girl that confessed that she wants to leave her marriage.
1 minute, go ahead.
Okay, I think we don't ask her whether she has told her husband about her intention of leaving the marriage. Did she say something of that?
No. She's yet to approach him on that level. She's just here to share her pain and her difficulty.
Okay, because I think he has to let him know her own position about the marriage.
Absolutely.
Although I love her because she's very sincere. She said the husband is trying, just that things is not working well for now. But she also implies that maybe she didn't love her husband. If not, in marriage, these are the one of the vicissitudes of marriage. She can remain while they work harder to earn a living. So it's not easy anyway. It may look greener at the other side, but when she goes there, she will find out that things are almost the same thing. So that's my own opinion. Thank you.
She's not into the guy. It's not just the difficulty with the marriage. It's that she's not into the guy. And if you're not into someone, it makes all the problem 5 times more difficult.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Thank you. You are doing a good job.
Thank you so much for calling, Rita. I do appreciate it. This one goes, I want to sincerely appreciate your impact on my life. Sometime last year, I wrote to you about having an affair outside of my marriage when I had some serious issues with my wife that threatened our marriage, and that I had a child from that affair, and the mother of my child, who's already married, wanted me to pick up my child because her husband didn't want her around. Do I remember this story? Probably. Okay, you say, I want to inform you that I am reunited with my child after a lot of persuasion with my wife. I want to thank you for your advice to tell my wife about it. Oh, yeah, I did tell you to tell your wife. Oh, good. I think I remember the story. And you say, there is peace in my home now by God's grace. Thank you, Joyce, for all you do for humanity. Yay, we have a victory here, a victory story here. Congratulations, and I wish you well. Confessions Thursday, you're on the sunny side. How are you?
Hello.
It's a Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
No, I want to contribute, Joyce.
Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah. At times when I hear people talking about marriage, the way they put this at times, I used to ask myself question. What do you call it? Marriage is not a tea party. Marriage is not a bone for the children. Somebody will come and tell me that my mother, my father pushed me into marriage. How? Where? in this time and age.
Hold on a second.
Now.
Hold on
That
a
was in
second.
the days of old.
Excuse me. We're not there now. Her mother influenced her. She decided, well, we've left that water. We're in a new place. There's a problem here. Should she stay? Should she go? We can't undo what her mother said, nor can we undo the situation that has brought us here.
Marriage is not something that you say my father or my mother said.
But she said it. So what can we can't undo that. But she said it. That's exactly what she said.
Then let her move on with her life now. That is just the truth. You should move on. You should choose something and move on with her life.
Thank you. Don't take us back, because if you say your mom can't say, your dad can't say, her mom said. We're not there. We're here where we need a solution as to should she stay, should she go. If you think she should stay, you give her a reason why she should stay. If you think she should go, you tell her why you think she should. I think more of the arguments this afternoon has it for her to leave. That is just better. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? I'm sorry I can't hear you. You're probably going to have to hang up and call back. Thank you. I know you understand that. Welcome. Thank you so much for being on Confessions Thursday. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Joy. Good afternoon.
Welcome.
This is Mercy calling from a bride baby.
Okay.
About the marriage the lady has been saying, I can't say anything there. Because inside the marriage, no one can force each other to marry. If now your mother has forcing you to marry the marriage, if you marry, if you don't want to stay in their marriage, you come out of it. You are not a kid anymore. You enter in something that you doesn't like from your heart, and they don't have been doing. You have get the right to come outside from the marriage. If your mother refuses or your father refuses, you go to court. Simple and easy. Are you there? It's not even hard. Don't kill yourself for something that you doesn't like. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for calling. I really do appreciate. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Welcome. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, just a little contribution.
Sure, please go ahead real quick.
Today is not Saturday. Olumide will have trashed the matter, but he has left today for all of us. My take, marriage is faith. And what you believe, it is hard to change. So I want her to go by her faith. What does she believe? If both of them will agree to stay away for a little while, the way today is, it may not be like that tomorrow. Then our expectations. Many of us goes into a business because of expectations that may never come. But then when you get there and you see the reality of matter, then you can now look back and work out what is best for you. That is my take this afternoon.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for calling me. Welcome. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info. You are on the sunny side. It's Confessions Thursday. I have a confession here I'd like to read. Good afternoon. I want to remain anonymous. I married a woman that told me she's no longer in love with me again for the past 8 years, and we're still living together. What can I do, please? We have 2 kids. I need a serious advice. I'm confused, but I still love her. But she told me to my face that she doesn't love me anymore for the past 8 years, but she's still living with me, and I'm still in love with her. When did she tell you she wasn't in love with you? Did she just say it, or maybe she has told you 8 years ago? Like, this is like stale news. Like, she told you this 8 years ago. But so here is the thing. I don't know the conditions under which you choose to be with someone, and you say, with this person, I want to do it forever. I don't know the conditions. And usually those conditions are a factor in the decisions that you make or will make. So let's say, for example, you chose companionship. She says she doesn't love you, but she's been here, and she's been here for 8 years. Well, you still have exactly what you wanted. Somebody in the house, just another flatmate. You still have that. If the reason you got married is because you wanted kids, I guess, well, she doesn't want, she's not a problem, but you have kids. And that's really what you wanted out of the deal. So you can say to her, well, it's fine. If you don't want to stay, you can leave. We can have an arrangement where we can raise our kids properly and in love. And yeah, nice doing business with you. If you wanted to be with each other because you were truly willing to love and be loved in return, now that's a different conversation, because now she's telling you that reason for which you chose to be with her or she chose to be with you has come to its end. I would say to you that union has come to its end. But here's what I think we should do first. Attempt to see whether there's something we can fix. Because I think there's some... Well, now you may separate and come back, because we've seen a lot of that happen a lot of times. We've seen that happen frequently. You separate, you give yourself time, you miss each other, you realize, well, I can't live without you, and you come back. That happens. So you may want to consider that. Yeah? And then you can try... How do we need to fix this? Is this something I'm doing that I need to change from? Do I need to love you better? Do I need to be more expressive? Do I need to communicate more? I don't know. Both of you figure out what the problem is. If you attempt to fix it, and this is a case of, it doesn't matter what you do. Well, at least you have done something, or you've done things, and everything you have done has brought you to the same spot to where she's like, look, it's not really that you're a bad guy. I just don't have feelings for you anymore. Well, yeah, then that's the end of the matter. And that's the truth. Well, thank you for writing me. I'm hoping that you get to a point where you can courageously face questions, ask them, attempt to save the situation truly and humbly. And if she insists that, look, this is it, I have nothing in my heart for you, it's fair. At least she's honest about it. And you shouldn't have waited 8 years, to be honest. You shouldn't have. But just face it, and if it's not working, it's not working. You can separate. You can probably still be flatmates. I used to know a guy who was separated from his wife, but they lived in the same house. I was surprised when he told me that they live together, but they're like, flatmates. And the kids come, they hang out as a family with mom, hang out as a family with dad, but they have, I think the apartment is separated in a manner that dad is on one flank of the building and the ex-wife another flank of the building, and they just walk past each other every day. So I don't know what you want, depending on what you want. Otherwise, it's the end. The end has come. Welcome to the show. How are you? You ready? Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. You have a confession?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me be brief about it. My junior sister, when she was like 16 years old, so she was in the College of Technology in Indonesia. So she met a man. They introduced one man to him. That man is still in abroad. So he has money and everything. So I think maybe he enters her with money that I will fly you abroad, I will do this, I will do that. So my junior sister, she accepted. So after that, he gave the register, she's pregnant. For that, I was even angry that, how would this, and I called my parents. My parents said, the matter has gone more than that too. That they try and they don't want to abort for her. That this one, that's what they saw. And I said, okay, what are we going to do? They said that the man should come and do maybe traditional wedding introduction, just to come. And the guy did not show up. He did not do anything. He went back to London. So after that, my junior sister gave birth. He put my junior sister in his house. He beat her in Malaysia. So my junior sister gave birth. He did not come. He did not do anything. But he was sending small money then. So later he came. And we are now telling him, come and do this thing, come and do that. Come and do small introduction. So that you will know that, okay, you've married this person. You are just putting this person in your house without doing proper thing that you're supposed to do. He said, we do it. Later, he left. And my junior sister again, she got another pregnant. That was the second child. So later, he went back to London and he's not even sending money like the way he used to send again. So through that, I think my junior sister met someone which they're into one or two. Maybe he later discovered that my junior sister is going out with someone. So the man he sent my junior sister out of the house. So my junior sister went to my parents' house. They talked to me that when he comes back, they should try and settle that. He said, no. He does not want to settle anything, this one. So since that time, the child, the girl and the boy, they are with my parents. So my junior sister went to collect house outside. So now, the firstborn, the first daughter, is like, I think it's like 18 years or 19 years, because she's in Federal Polytechnic there now. So
and they are doing fine. So the problem now is the guy is now coming as a father. This guy he hasn't paid any school fees before, or send food for the children, or buy clothes for them. He has not taken any responsibility on them. So now he now came home and I said, I want to see my children that this or this one. Me, I now said that Laila is not possible. He is not doing as a father. But my parents said, no. It's not like that. He still is his children that we should let my junior sister take them to meet him. So they met, and later he did not respond again. He said I will start paying the school fees and everything. He did not respond after that. So later now, he now came that he wants to come and claim the children. That no, they are my child. This one. I mean, I took it up because I'm the firstborn. So I now took it up because my parents, the way they would take it, is just like slightly that I ain't get picking. So now, because me, I told him frankly that Oga, you know, get picking for here. That you no get any picking for here. Forget about maybe now you be the biological father. But you've not been doing as responsible, and you've not been doing your fatherly responsibility. So how will you come from anywhere to just come and claim the children? So I'm convinced because I've told you frankly that I don't want to see him close to the children. I've even told my junior sister to change the school of the children because he knows one. So I've told her, but I'm just convinced because I've told her not to even move closer. That he's not their father. That's what I told him. So I don't know. I want an advice on what to do. Maybe what I'm doing is right out.
Yeah. Okay, but you did say that he was. Pardon me. You said he was sending money earlier and then stopped. I thought I heard that.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was sending money.
So,
what was the money for?
Just for food. He promised. He promised my junior sister that he will take her to abroad. I think that's one of two things that he used to convince my sister. So that he will take her abroad, do this or this one. And he did not. Only password he did not do for my sister. He did not.
How long did they date? So I think there's also something here. You left her in that phase for too long. How long were they dating for? 2 kids. How long?
The dating part, sincerely, I don't know. It's when the pregnancy.
Okay, that's how you got to know. Okay. So I want to quickly go off on a break. Pardon me. I want to go off on a break. When I come back, I'm going to give Lagos an opportunity to speak on the matter, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Man.
Thank you so much for calling me, Lagos. We're off on a break. We'll be right back. It's Confessions Thursday.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347*880*3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same, whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. The sunny side, about a few minutes before we touch down 2 p.m. So there's a message here, Anonymous. He says, I had a similar experience from my ex in a marriage that lasted 12 years with 3 lovely children. She suddenly changed to the surprise of everyone who knew about our lovely and easygoing married life. In the end, it was discovered that she was having an affair outside. To defend herself, she used the narrative that she was forced into the marriage, which turned out to be lies from the pits of hell. All right, so I think you don't quite comprehend what could be happening psychologically. When a person doesn't want to be with you, anything can be a reason. Now, your story, which of course you're trying to compare to the story of the lady who doesn't want to be married, is similar. Whether you think she's lying, that she wasn't forced into it, we have arrived at a place where she has gained clarity, and that clarity now overruns every kind of illusion that was probably the reason for which she moved into the marriage. She's at a point where she's calling the radio station to say, I'm not interested. I don't even believe in marriage, but I tried it out because my mom thought it was a good idea. I'm here now. I'm just about done. So whether you think this is a lie, the most important thing here is she doesn't want to be exactly where she has found herself. So now the other thing you can do is to force her to stay, or you let her go. You don't have too much choices here. You don't even have any choice because she doesn't want to stay. So the only choice left is for her to leave. Well, thank you. Let's see this message. I want to quickly read this one. He says, there's a tribe in Taraba. It's an abomination for a man to sleep with 2 sisters. He'll be sent away from the community. It's 2 p.m. on the clock. We're going to go off on a break. When we come back, the last caller, a brother who's trying to fight for his sister. I'm going to give you a few minutes to talk about that issue on the other side of the hour. We're Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Don't go anywhere.
Just ordered the arrest of former INEC.
After all that has happened in Gaza, is Gaza still a physical place or a symbol?
The Tinubu administration and his minister, shame to them.
You see this our bow and go syndrome? It'll be the death of us.
News, sports, and talk that keeps you in the know. Stay with us. It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, here are the headlines we're tracking at this time. Top PDP chieftains slam governors Peter Mba and Oyedere for dumping the party, while former Bayelsa governor Seriake Dixon says party leaders are abandoning the party instead of fixing it. Ayodele Fayoshe says more PDP governors will leave and warns the party's 2027 ticket may be worthless. As FCT Minister Nyesom Wike taunts PDP members joining APC after accusing him of betrayal. Senate to screen Professor Joash Amupitan today as INEC chairman nominee, while Peter Obi files 1.5 billion naira defamation suit against activist Deji Adeonju. Route between MM2 and International Airport to close Saturday morning for Air Force jog as Lagos says proposed federal gaming bill violates Constitution and Supreme Court ruling. African Union suspends Madagascar after military coup ousts President Rajolina. Electricity regulator okays 28 billion naira for discos to deploy free prepaid meters nationwide. And Cristiano Ronaldo scores twice to hit 948 career goals, breaking World Cup qualifier record. And that's all we have for you at this time. It is back to the sunny side with Joyce, right here at 99.3 Nigeria Info, and I am Yvonne Alhaifel. Thank you for your time.
What makes radio the place to be? Well, that's because we start from here.
This is a compound, not 1, 2, or 3, that somebody will come and say, I'm the only one coming in another 1 or 2 months. You will see that that place is like a market. Yes, from 1 person to 2 to 3 to 4, you don't even know those who are living in that kind of compound. You cannot say, where do you work? Don't worry, I'll tell you.
Over here.
I married my wife when she was very young, and now we have 4 children, and 2 has finished university. She now hates me so much that I've been cheating on her. I'm not happy with the marriage again. I don't still love her, but the way she treats me is the way I don't like it, because she insults me. She brings me to nothing, even in the front of my children.
And time brings us here.
People don't want to see what this government has done, and it's left for them. They want to be picking money on the street. They want government to be dashing money. Government is not for that Christmas. Government really creates the neighborhood.
No, but the people, I don't think that's what the people want, to be honest. They don't want the government dashing them money. They want something that looks like a fair standard of living. Fair, like just good enough to be called a to live.
My work's done. The sun sets here. Mondays through Thursdays on your number 1 station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. This message goes about the case of the twin ladies requesting the man to get married to her. Believe me that it's possible both twins must be entwined in oath taken never to depart. Cases like this happen real time in African settings, and I've seen cases like this which could be seen to be insane if that's not our practice or culture, despite this kind of practice that our forebears do engulfed in the old days. I saw something out of, I think it was America. It was a mother and her daughter impregnated by the same guy. I mean, the world is really a crazy place. Yeah, and I've seen 2 siblings or twins be married. I've seen it reported in the news. I don't know what it is. But it's not just African. I think that what happens in the stars also happens with men. But here, the issue with this conversation now is, we're all divided because certainly culture is coming into the conversation. Choice is coming into the conversation. Now, this is exactly what I said earlier on. There has to be like values, a personal value system. You see that? Where you say, based on my personal value, I will marry 2 sisters, I will marry 3 sisters, because I have no qualms with, laying in bed with sisters or siblings. Or you say, I will, I can't slay with your sister. Like, that is insane to me. That's something I'd never do. And it's either you want to be with me or we are not going to be with each other. Because other than that, you are given a personal account or a personal opinion. I'm given a personal opinion. He has to decide who he is and what he wants. If you say to him, hey, it's a free offer. It's 2 for the price of 1. Good luck. Go have fun. He's not living his truth. He is living your truth. He's not using his head. You are using his head for him. So he has to decide whether this is something he wants to do. Personally, I will say do not do it. You should frown at something like that. And you should also check the history of incest. You know, the sleeping with marrying cousins, sleeping with bloodlines. There is a neurological problem that arises down the line. Don't take my word for it. Just read it. If you lay with both sisters and you procreate, well, we don't know how long this generation is going to be, but there is a psychological implication to that. And just because nobody is talking about it doesn't mean it's not there. And you can read about it and decide if you don't care. As long as you have your way today, your kids can deal with the consequences of your actions tomorrow. You decide. But brother man needs to decide. And if he doesn't have any values, I'm offering mine to him. Don't do it. It's safer and less of a consequence to not do it than to go with doing it. What do you think happens afterwards? Nothing? Are you sure about that? So that's really what I can't quite give him any solid outcome because all the opinions are divided. Unlike the lady who wants to leave her marriage, 90+% of the opinions so far have said leave, maybe like 95 leave. Okay. Now I want to give a few minutes to the brother who called in, who's saying that his sister's baby daddy has not been present and now is back wanting to claim ownership of the children. This is certainly an experience much of you could be familiar with, and I'd love for you to, in 1 minute, tell me what you think he needs to hear. I'm listening, he's listening. Let's help a brother man out. 8 minutes past 2 p.m. Nigeria Info's Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. Welcome. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Joyce, good afternoon.
1 minute. Good afternoon.
My name is Robert.
Mm-hmm.
The last caller that called, you don't have to claim your another person's child because you take care of your sister's children. It's a price you paid for your sister. It happened to me. Somebody impregnated my sister and ran away. I was the one that trained up that child up to at least from secondary school. And the man came later on that he wanted to claim the child by force. I said, no, you cannot take, it can't happen like that. All those while that the child was going to school, the child did not bear my name, gender my father's name. He was bearing the man's name, despite the fact that the man ran away for years. You understand? When the man came, he later settled with us, and I said, okay, there's no problem. You are free to go with your child. I did not claim any money before God bear me witness. You understand? If you say, okay, maybe you invested on the child and you want to claim anything from the man, fine. But if you say it's a sacrifice you pay for your sister, better. You don't know what tomorrow may be. That's my only. I'm a particular experience of what this man just said. Thank you very much, Joyce.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate. We're rounding off confessions. I'm taking your opinion for the brother man who called in, saying that the family pretty much had to raise the children. Now the father springs out of the darkness to want to claim the children.
Hello, Joy.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you.
This is Mercy calling back.
Real quick,
again.
Mercy, 1 minute.
Like for where I come from, if a man doesn't pay bride price of the mother of the children, if another person pays, that the lady marries to another person, you no get right to collect that children. It's the man that pays the bride price of that woman that will get the children. If you like, 400. And from Benue State to the local government.
Okay.
Like now, this man doesn't pay bride price of this lady. I didn't know their own culture, but
their culture.
In culture, forget about it. If another person marry this lady, pay. I doesn't know their culture, but if culture, they are doing like our own. If this lady marries another person paid in bride price, you will have the children. The man will not get the children again. Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. This one goes, the man whose sister something, he should get a pen and a paper, calculates how much he has spent in 19 years, total it up, and the man must pay. They sign in the presence of a lawyer on terms and conditions, have access to the children before the UK man is allowed to see his children. So basically, pay child support before the man is given access to the children. Welcome to the show, Nigeria Info.
Hello, yes, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for being here. Please go ahead.
My opinion is that if you look the way the man talk, I don't think the man ready to collect money from anybody. The man is just angry. I think like if the man already come for settlement, the man will settle with him. So I'm just referring to the last caller. I don't think that man, the way he talk, I don't think he want to collect money. It's annoying too. It's annoying. The man should call the family. apologize to the carry children. Then the culture, where I'm talking of the culture, me, I'm from Delta State. Whether you pay, if you say somebody give you bear, you carry picky come my place, say they not pay your dowry, they will call a bastard. Whether you pay the dowry, you have to go look for the father of that child. That is my culture. You must, whether you pay or not pay, that child belongs to that child for that man. If you can't call my place, I promise you go, we will call a bastard. And that's what you be for my place. Thank you.
Is it about time we get to challenge many of these traditional beliefs? Because if your daughter came home with a child, do you call your grandson a bastard? Just, is that what you're gonna do? If your child came home with a child, like your beautiful daughter goes, something happens, she comes back pregnant, and the guy's irresponsible, are you gonna call your grandchild a bastard? We need to talk about that, man. Real? Confessions Thursday. Hey.
Yeah, good afternoon once again.
1 minute.
There is beauty to life. So there's no reason any child should be called a bastard.
No, we'll talk about that another time. Let's just talk about this brother who's a little confused, and we'll talk about that. I promise you, because I don't think that's something that should happen.
I was actually responding to the rhetoric, my sister.
No. We'll talk about that another time. Just this brother, because I want to go to the Lords of Logic real quick.
No problem.
Thank you.
I think there was text message you read. I love that text message so much. I think it's time we started teaching some people to have senses. You don't sound irresponsible. You leave a child for some time and another person takes care of him or her. At the end of the day, you just emerge from nowhere and begin to claim ownership of a child. The content of what has been used to train up that child has to be underlined one after the other. If he pays, he takes the child. That's my own take. Thank you very much.
So basically, all of you are advising this brother who called the show to continue to hold against the father of those kids. That's exactly what that's the implication of your contributions thus far. Yomi from Victoria Island is saying if he wants to have access to his children or be the father, he must come for traditional marriage and court marriage. Why would you marry your sister off to a man who doesn't love her? Isn't this crazy? Why would you force a man who doesn't love your sister to marry your sister? Just so that you can tell the neighborhood that your sister is married to the father of her. So you do it more for shame than you do it more for reason. You're more you're more considerate for how you're going to look than you are considerate to the sensibility of your actions. Okay, Yomi says he must pay all the dues, the dowry, all the items on the list. That's still marriage. No. He must pay all the expenses on those children from, pay child support, good. Because somebody raised the kids, otherwise they probably would have been dead somewhere. He wouldn't have children to claim. So yeah, I can understand that. And then he must process visa for the lady as promised. Look, that's not necessary. The family should have pulled her out of that circumstance earlier. The only thing here that I think I may extend some sensibility to will be child support. And the brother really does sound upset that, this stranger wants to come suddenly and claim the children. It's a tough one, to be honest, because I would have said, if you have the capacity to fight, then you fight. Otherwise, you let the kids go to their father. You're sharing custody. That's what you're doing. He's not taking them away. You shouldn't let him take them away. So you're sharing custody. And I think that's good. I think it's good for the psychology of the children. But even worse, it's a very shameful story that the father doesn't want the mother, and for that reason was a no-show. But maybe there are benefits that his presence can bring for the children or bring to the children. That, yeah, but it's a shared custody, and you have to be sure that it's shared custody, not him coming from hell to take the kids away. Certainly not that. Yeah. And I think that's more amicable. I think that's more amicable. I just wish your sister had left the scene earlier. I honest to God wish she had left earlier. But she fell for promises. She hoped, she believed in his words. Their words don't mean anything. Believe what they show you. Believe if they show you, you take that. That's exactly what they mean. People act out what they believe. All right. Telephone lines, a few more opinions, and then we'll wrap this up, or at least postpone it. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Tell us your name.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
I'm with
My
you.
name
Thank
is
you. Good
Cook.
afternoon
I'm
to
calling
you.
from Makoko Yaba.
Go ahead, please.
My advice to that, my friend, is to, in the presence of that man, call the children, the two children, the boy and the girl, give them father blessing. I hand over them to the man. But before doing that, he must know the home address of that man, the home address, that is where the man comes from. And also have a relation that will be a witness. Because tomorrow he is pregnant. Maybe tomorrow those children will be a source of help to their mother. Yes. The mother may suffer, their mother may suffer today, but through those children, the mother, God will use the children to take care of the mother tomorrow. That's my opinion.
All right. Thank you. Hey, welcome to the show. I want to give you a minute here. Hey, how are you? Hello? Hey.
Hello?
Are you awake?
Yes.
Honey, I don't have forever. We could flirt later, but not now. I'm up against time.
Just please answer me.
1 minute, 50 seconds.
Okay. So the point is this. My point is this. You know, say the lady is because of the promises the guy gave him, and this thing can happen to anybody.
No, it cannot happen to anybody. Don't fall for that garbage. What do you mean it can happen to anybody?
Joyce, we are women. It can happen to anybody.
Oh, you're silly.
So and don't forget it's 16 years. Don't forget the age.
Yeah, I get it. But what's with the it can happen to anybody? Why should you be that naive?
As a young girl, yes, Joyce, as a young girl.
Okay, so what's the summary?
Anybody.
What's the summary?
The guy said the girl is 16, and the boy gave him those promises. And which I know.
And then she had the first kid. She had the second kid, and the pattern was consistent.
And he was coming back. Say he came back. He came back. Maybe he came. He brought money. Brought some things.
He didn't bring money. Didn't you hear the brother? The brother said he only brought money for food, and then he stopped.
Okay, when he came back, uncle, before he
the brother said the guy wasn't bringing money. Nothing consequential at this point, except he's lying.
No, I believe when he came back.
How do you know he brought money? Why are you insisting he brought money?
If he did not bring money, that girl will not take the second pregnancy. He brought something and he promised. There is promises. There is money.
All right.
That's why the girl open leg for second time. If not, that first one would have been enough.
Okay, so now that we're here, should they give the child over to the guy?
Did they want to take the children? No, for me, I would say they should give to them. Let them have family settlement. The guy, those children will be coming to their grandparents' house. Let there just be a good relationship.
Like a shared custody of a sort.
Yes,
okay.
You should just settle with the man, yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Hey, Nigeria Info. This is going to be hard for that brother. But as long as he has a fighting spirit and he has money to move things around, I'm thinking this is good. He can hold it out a little bit. Yeah, what's up?
Hello?
I can hear you. Welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead. 1 minute, real quick.
Did you know, if that man had that first child with that lady, second one, they bring money, they train the child. You don't get to kill anywhere. Yes,
okay.
You don't get to kill anywhere. Because he cannot come and see the children has grown now. He wants to claim possession. No way. You don't happen like that. Then in Igbo land,
okay. Okay, what about shared custody for the sake of the children?
If both of them went to welfare and everything is, the case is decided, yes, so amount of money you'll be bringing every month. And if the children stay here this month, next month, it's a different thing entirely. But
so you think they should make it a legal matter where they charge him to court and the court gets him to pay child support?
Yeah, if he pays child support from childhood, from little,
yeah,
it's a good thing, Joyce, my dear brother, sister.
Okay.
Nigeria has now. You come born to leave him for me and tell you say you want to do it. They never bought that person. Thank you.
All right, got it. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Hey, welcome to the show. How are you? Real quick. Thank you. Hey, welcome. How are you?
Judge, that man that said the children should be called bastard, he said it's from Isoko. Me that call him, I'm from Isoko to me. I'm not half Isoko, both sides, north and south. We don't call our children bastard. Though. I don't know where. I don't know. How will your sister child feel when you want your own sister, your blood sister, you are calling him or her a bastard? If your sister make a mistake, fine. It's a responsibility you have to take. It's okay.
All right.
Can you decide who your sister should marry? Your sister has taken a decision. Your own is to.
Well, thank you. Don't worry. You've given us your opinion. I do appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one goes. Simon from Lekki says concerning the payment, bride price, the father is a father. Barrister Olumide taught us that the law is above tradition. So bride price makes a man a husband, while DNA makes a man a father. Let the father go to court. So now you are saying that the father should go to court to claim his children. Yeah, but I'm sure the wife has recourse, to be honest. The baby daddy knew the game. He was playing right from the beginning. If the lady agrees to give him those children, then he wins. Everything has been intentional. All right, this should be the final one. Let the UK man pay $2 million for marriage rights, then have access to his children, then divorce the woman 2 years after? No, don't let that man marry your sister. Don't do that. Why are you asking the man to marry her? Why is this a plot? My Igbo friend was also called a bastard because the mother gave birth to him and the father never came, blah, blah. Please, people he grew up with told him to go back to his father. Yeah. I guess this is a mentality in the cultural settings, but I'm hoping that we can challenge them. You don't think we should challenge them and change them? If you had a daughter who came back with a pregnancy, I mean, you're mad for sure, but a bastard, don't be useless. If your child brought home a child that she doesn't want, and you don't want an abortion, and you are there, well, I guess it's a little bit more responsibility, but you're the man. You become a father. That's exactly what it is. You don't say your child is a bastard. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about that at a later time. I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Other confessions, I'll just have them somewhere saved, and then we'll continue next week. I've done too much of a service to our lovers of Confessions Thursday. This should not even happen, but yeah, sometimes it does. Lords of Logic. Oh, God. I can't believe I always take away from the Lords of Logic crowd to give to Confessions. But I have a minute before commercial break. We'll go on a commercial break, and we'll come back. We'll see what time affords us on our conversation on the Lords of Logic. I think it's a very interesting one. It involves everyone. I think you're going to like it, and I'm hoping that you're honest and courageous enough to penetrate the psychology of the conversation, and maybe we can truly come out the end of the darkness. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. My name's Joyce. Thank you so much, Confessions Thursday. We'll come back next week with Nigeria Info.
Are the Lords. This is the Lords of Logic on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. As we mark another client service week, Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio want to thank and appreciate our reputable clients for your continuous patronage to our brands. Arla Foods, United Bank of Africa, Leadway Assurance, ARM, Zenith Bank, MasterCard, LifeScore Bet, Bet Niger, Sosa Drink, Hero Hunter, Pocari Sweat, Bet Power, Pepsi, Supreme Noodles, Avon HMO, Lafarge, Access Bank, Sweet Nutrition Limited, PZ Cousins, Secno, Xiaomi, and many more. We assure you that our outstanding and timely service delivery will always be our priority as we offer more to serve you better.
This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crown. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices, Lagos's future, Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.